The year is 2024, a year that will be remembered in the annals of history as a turning point for South Korea. A suffocating blanket of fear has fallen upon South Korea, a nation once celebrated for its vibrant democracy and rapid technological advancements. Gone is the vibrancy of a nation known for its technological prowess and cultural dynamism. The bustling streets, once filled with the hum of innovation and the laughter of its people, now lie eerily silent. In its place stands a chilling tableau of oppression, where the shadows of fear loom large over every corner. The government, once a beacon of democracy, has succumbed to the insidious grip of authoritarianism. The very institutions that were meant to protect the people now serve as instruments of their subjugation. Tanks patrol the streets, their ominous presence a constant reminder of the iron fist that now rules. The sight of military hardware in civilian areas is a stark symbol of the regime's unyielding control. The air, once alive with the chatter of freedom, is thick with silence. The once bustling marketplaces and lively neighborhoods are now ghostly echoes of their former selves. People scurry through the shadows, their faces etched with fear, their voices muted by the chilling reality of life under martial law. The simple act of speaking one's mind has become a dangerous endeavor. The very soul of South Korea seems to be teetering on the precipice of oblivion. The nation's spirit, once unbreakable, now wavers under the weight of oppression. General Choi, a charismatic military leader, had risen to power on a wave of populist promises. His speeches, filled with grand visions of a prosperous future, captivated the hearts and minds of the people. He vowed to restore order, to eradicate corruption, to usher in a new era of prosperity. The crowds cheered, believing in the hope he promised. But his words proved to be hollow, a cruel deception that masked his true intentions. The promises of a brighter future were nothing more than a facade for his authoritarian ambitions. With each passing day, his grip on power tightened. The military presence grew stronger, and the freedoms once taken for granted began to vanish. Dissent was silenced, replaced by a deafening chorus of state-sponsored propaganda. The airwaves and streets were filled with messages extolling the virtues of the regime. The free press, once the watchdog of democracy, was muzzled, its voice replaced by the monotonous drone of government-sanctioned news. Journalists who once spoke truth to power now found themselves silenced or worse. The judiciary, once a bastion of justice, became a mere puppet, its strings controlled by the unseen hand of the regime. The courts, which once upheld the rule of law, now served as tools of oppression. Political opponents, journalists, academics, anyone who dared to raise their voice against the regime, vanished into the night. The fear of being taken away without a trace became a daily reality. The lucky ones were imprisoned, languishing in overcrowded cells, subjected to torture and inhumane treatment. The prisons overflowed with those who dared to dissent. The unlucky ones simply disappeared, their fate unknown, their memories kept alive only in the hearts of those who dared to remember. Families clung to the hope that their loved ones might one day return. Yet, unknown to the regime, a flicker of hope remained, a spark of resistance waiting for the right moment to ignite. In the shadows, brave souls plotted and planned, determined to reclaim their nation's lost freedom.
It's time we take a stand. We have been silent for too long, and now is the moment to make our voices heard. We can't let fear dictate our lives any longer. Together, we are stronger and can overcome any obstacle.
You're right, Jongminho. We must act now, but with caution and precision. But we need to be smart about this. Every move must be calculated to ensure our success. In the shadows of a city under siege, where hope seems dim, a small group of brave souls begins to organize. They gather in secret, planning their next steps. Jongminho, a former journalist turned fugitive, uses his skills to spread the word, and his close friend Yoon-soo are among the first to rise against the regime. Together, they ignite the spark of resistance.
We need to gather more people. The more we are, the stronger our voice.
The whispers of rebellion begin to spread. In hushed conversations and secret meetings, the seeds of revolution are sown. 정민호 and his team know the risks, but they also understand that the fight for freedom is never without sacrifice.
We can't wait any longer. Every second we delay, we lose our chance. The time to act is now. We must seize this moment.
Are you sure about this, Minho? This is incredibly risky. We might not get another chance.
They think they can defy me. They underestimate my resolve. They will learn the cost of rebellion. There will be no mercy.
With everything on the line, Minho and his team make their move, knowing the odds are against them. They are prepared for the worst, but driven by the hope for a better future. Their courage is their only weapon.
Look at them, Yunsu. The people are rising. This is what we've been fighting for.
It's beautiful, Minho. We did it. We actually did it.
For the first time in years, I feel hope. Real hope.
The spark of rebellion has ignited a flame of hope that spreads through the hearts of the people, promising a new dawn for the nation.